Wait, it'd be 3 double for expertise, 6 plus 4, 10. Okay. Yeah, that's the number. So what does a 22 give Cleric Bryn when he looks across all of you and your willingness to go into the Plague District?
Oh, willingness to go in the Plague District.
Because he'll argue with his ranger to like bring it closer.
What does he see in our willingness to go into the Plague District?
My
Paradox
only
looks
How deep
relieved.
That's a good
okay.
point.
My only gripe is the time it would take us to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a fair concern. Encounters a roll, happy roll on the way out, etc., etc. So. And maybe I should run into the throng.
I'm okay.
Please.
Oh.
No thanks.
Sounds so fun.
I have his.
It'll break everything up.
It's art. It's art.
There.
Setup, and
Does
it looks
gender
so
really
nasty.
count for this thing?
It looks so nasty.
I kind of don't want to get thronged, but
The wrong bitch.
Get thronged,
The
jeez.
Throngler.
We are the throng. Assimilate.
So that seems to be Hawk. Caradoc seems okay with it because it means they're safer. Hawk's disposition is that it's far, not necessarily the danger one way for one factor or the other about it. What about everyone else?
Time definitely becomes a concern for reasons that the cleric wouldn't know, but like there's a bit of a time schedule. And there's a bit of like I don't know, it's a weird like, oh thank goodness we're going somewhere dangerous kind of thing in his head.
You just reminded me, I never made a calendar hand. I'm gonna put that in my takeaway. Thank you.
Yeah.
Make calendar.
oh, that's right.
handout.
But yeah, it's a thing
I know
of, like,
the day. I know the day, but I have to double check the day.
That's good. But yeah, it's a thing of like, if we go somewhere dangerous, it could go sideways, and we might be able to just bargain for the black powder, and then we don't have to kidnap a guy.
You and the kidnapping. Is there something you want to tell us?
Yeah.
Brother, do you see this going a different way? Because like, he's not going to be able to go
Guys,
back to these people, and
you
there's going to be a
guys
bad
really
time.
want to abduct this guy.
So,
It's
really
I mean, guys, hear me out.
You're not...
Listening.
Black powder, a score of rangers. Black powder, a score of rangers and a cleric. That's got to be worth at least a couple of bullets, long term. If we help these people get the relic, they help out. Offset some of the immediacy of needing to get black powder.
You say that, but
How effective are
That-
arrows and bolts versus the bullets on these zombies?
Well, that they might not have bullets in the first
right,
place.
about as effective.
Well, yeah, I'm saying
about
if
as
the
effective,
renegade
yeah.
guards had bullets versus the renegade guards having these people.
Right. So it's a point of like, do you want to give a more universal benefit to the guards, or have a specialized cadre of rangers that could help out where needed, but they can't be everywhere at once?
Yeah.
Now you're thinking.
I guess
this
it would be.
strategy.
I guess it would be taking away from the amount of people. Like, yes, they would get more people, but at the same time, if you don't have bullets, you can't.
You can't do shit.
Can't
And you
shoot
can
a
always
gun.
make more
Mhm.
arrows out of scrap, basically. Wouldn't be great, but you could.
You could potentially train the guards to guard.
The guards do have crossbows and bows. Like they do have those. Fiaz was observing them when you guys were back at the spire.
Oh, right.
So guns are not their only weapon, but they go out a lot further than like crossbows and bows and stuff like that. And then that range advantage is very helpful. Both, how to say this? It's good against zombies, but not necessary. But when the other side has guns and you don't have guns, it's a lot worse because they have the range on you.
Yeah, and it's a thing of like, we would burn contacts with the anarchists, but also, would they hold that against us for super long? They'll kill whoever the fuck they want for whatever fucking reason they can find. It's like, oh no, the renegade guards burned us
Actively
more.
worried about
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
our
that's
repertoire
right.
with
It's
the
a moot point.
anarchists.
Then again, if it's a question of getting rid of the anarchists, the best way to do that is to just instigate them against each other.
Okay, how?
By pissing them off.
They're already divided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cells and the like.
Correct. The anarchists, the black hat anarchists are only one gang of anarchists, and they all deal with each other.
Yeah.
That might mean they negotiate alliances with each other, or it might mean it's on site, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think we.
If you, how to put this? If you lived in, if you know how downtown LA works, you know how the anarchists work.
Well,
Gangs. It's all gangs.
And we went to these people because we had Dell, as well as I think they're the best bet for black powder.
They're the only bet, aren't they?
Unless you guys get to turn up an alchemist,
Okay, so
an alchemist and a lab and a workshop.
Gotcha. Okay, I couldn't remember if we learned that the black hat gangs are the black hat gang specifically is the only spot to get this powder, or if it's like we were told the anarchists and then we went this direction. I don't know if there's other options than the anarchists that could do it.
There are other anarchist factions, but it's going to be the same song and dance as this.
Yeah.
How to say this? Andre would probably be one of the more negotiable anarchists.
Sure.
Because he's willing to talk to you. Whereas the other anarchists would probably just run you through a minefield.
Yeah,
on a horse.
And if we decide to burn the one with Andreef, I bet the other anarchists are only going to hear not to trust us. So it's like, oh, sweet, I don't have any reason to not shoot you on sight.
You guys aren't going to be banking as much on ethos, on credibility with anarchists as opposed to personal connection. Yeah, that's what you guys got in here anyways. Right? So remember that. So. What's the disposition of Denver, Roma, and Badger on going back to the Plague District?
For Denver, it's pretty similar to Hawk. It's just more travel. I mean, it's dangerous, but where isn't when you're not a part of a certain faction anyway, right? Or even when you are in this area, I mean. So it's it's mainly travel, and zombies are zombies.
Yeah, mostly travel and time.
I think Roma's less time and more just she doesn't really want to go into a district that's filled with zombies. I mean, like, they could take them, but doesn't exactly want to get, down with the sickness again.
Not ideal, but okay.
It's not ideal.
Okay.
So she's kind of just like, hemming and hawing at that bit, I guess.
Okay, then it sounds like Bryn got a pretty good impression off you guys. He begins talking a bit further away from the edge of the rooftop that they've been looking over and down to you guys to speak to. They begin having a conversation on maybe a more closer sight. But, roll me your perceptions.
Okay.
They're not stealthing it, but they're also not, like, making it a task to ensure you guys hear it.
Yeah, you have to try to hear it.
Correct.
18's good. 18's pretty good, yeah.
D4 for Roma.
Oh. Well,
wow. Damn, you all almost had it. 15 is the DC, so Hawk, you barely eked it out.
I got 17.
Yes, you did. 20 with the guidance.
Yeah.
You guys can hear the conversation. I'm not going to run through all of it, just because it's a lengthy conversation. But it's and you guys can begin getting some, I don't know, determine the relation between the cleric and the rangers. The rangers are not from Lance.
Right.
They are an external force that is in his employ. They are his, what we call mercenaries in the Middle East, defensive contractors.
Okay.
So, it's like, alright, sir, if you want to go kill yourself, that's fine. We'll back you to the point you kill yourself, but we're not taking on your holy quest thereafter. You're dead. So your quest dies with you. Right? On a professional level, the ranger sergeant is telling Cleric Bryn not to bring it any closer, not to bring it to the Sovereign Valkester zone, just because it's a compromised field. The dead are neutral in their auto-aggression to anyone that's not them. They are, albeit threats, distractions, if need be, for capable people like the Rangers. But against a bunch of idiot anarchists, they'll be a roadblock. That's what he believes, at least. But in consideration for you guys, and because again the zombies are a threat, Cleric Bryn does not want to press that far out. He doesn't believe in staying in the anarchist zone. That makes perfect sense, right? But he also doesn't believe in the validity and necessity of pushing any further out. At the end of the day, the Rangers are on Cleric Bryn's coin. So they will follow him. That being said,
Suckers.
they will have to split half. Half the Rangers stay here, half go with the Cleric. Because this is where supposedly that artifact is. They just haven't found it yet. They can't abandon all their fortifications just to go on one outing. Right? So they have to split in half. Which means that Bryn has to step it up in his own defense. Which the Ranger Sergeant is apprehensive on. Civilian versus career soldier, you know? But the negotiation can be had. Can someone roll me a D100?
I rolled the last
Okay.
D12. There you go. That's pretty bang on middle.
Yep. Sorry.
Just
Very
above.
Yep.
On the
Very well.
left side. I'm kidding.
Then I will roll a different D100, and if I roll on well on this, I can give you a reroll. Alright,
Well-
moving on.
Well,
Well,
About
tried.
not rolling well.
So, you guys have to go back and tell Black Hat Undreeve this. There are a couple ways to play this. Jackson can go back and tell you guys, but he needs to know where the point is first.
Right.
Do you guys have suggestions on where the meeting point is? Not like, give me the cross street of where you want to fucking do it, but more like a place, a type of building, fair criteria, stuff like that, right? You can't be like, a high security prison with 15 guards. No.
Yeah, some kind of
there's not-
college turned into a hospital.
There's not like a
You guys
like a
could. You guys
courtyard
could.
area, right?
You could pitch the spire, but know that you are bringing trouble there.
Murmur Row.
The true
Yes,
neutral ground. You might just walk
Of
into the
course.
alleyway.
I didn't know you wanted
course,
a new
of course.
character.
I think part of me wants to say open courtyard because it would be neutral because one side makes traps, but then the other side could have archers, which I feel has a much bigger advantage than traps.
Yeah, that'd be open to, zombies, so.
Yeah, also I don't know if there's going to be an empty courtyard that doesn't have a bunch of zombies. Guess that wouldn't be empty now, would it?
That
Is there,
could be
like,
arranged.
Okay.
You guys would have to help probably, but it could be arranged. Like it wouldn't even be a combat of help because like if you guys go with Cleric Bryn and Rangers, I mean Fayez and Mina already did wet work by themselves. Imagine what you could do with like quintuple the people.
mhm.
Yeah, it's not any of them
It
particularly.
would just
concerned
take
about.
time, is all.
It would just take time, correct? Maybe you guys will find an open courtyard that's like been locked off and the zombies haven't gotten to it. Who knows? We'll make the rules for that in a second. But does that sound fair to everyone? Picking an open courtyard that is almost this even playing field in terms of both sides can bring bullshittery.
Yeah, because I mean that it does. It leaves everyone open.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone dies.
Rangers have good line
No,
of
thank
sight. The other side, bomb, 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 bomb.
The other side is the other side.
The other side's... So, you said Jackson would be going back? Would Dell also be going back? Or is Dell going to be delegated to us?
He needs to lead you guys out of the anarchist zone.
Shit.
I mean, you guys could swap. Dell is better at navigating than Jackson, but Jackson can't do it.
It's less the navigation thing and more if they both go back, then it gives us an opportunity without the anarchists being around.
Why'd you want to do that?
In case we want to do something?
You lost.
I'm just looking for opportunity.
Why would we want to do things?
How about this? Well, I can tell you guys this. If you guys are willing for Jackson to go back, that can be arranged. Does anyone naysay on that? You're not
Because-
sending
down.
both of them back, because then you guys wouldn't be able to leave.
Yeah, and Dell is better at navigating, so I'd rather have him
I mean, okay, I should say, you guys can leave. We'll just be making a shit ton of rolls.
I'm okay.
Yeah, because it's like
I'm
you
really
now have to
okay.
escape the explosives.
Yeah.
Just a lot of perception rules.
And dex saves.
And luck.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
luck.
dex saves if we fail the perception rolls and or if these tools.
We'll just go on top of the rooftops. They didn't bomb the rooftops, right?
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 No, they didn't bomb them. They just put other things.
Hey, you know
they're
how
just-
gutters are basic? You guys know how gutters are like these like pipe structures that like carry
Yeah,
water
yeah.
from like the roof, right? Almost like a big like pipe bomb if you think about it.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
It'd be
Actually, the
crazy.
first thought that came to my head is you don't need to put bombs on the roof. You just need to put like a tripwire that they hit, and then it blows out the bottom floor, and the whole thing goes down. Escape a falling building.
No, just put a landmine underneath one of the roof shingles and then call it a day, you know?
Honestly. You know what?
Easy.
Gotta go with the classics. Simple. Anyways.
So,
Jackson-
you guys are amenable to... If you guys are amenable to that.
Out of
Yeah.
Mhm.
options, yeah.
Alright. We don't know where the fucking place is, so when you guys are done... I don't know, Roma, leave your cloak on like a corner of the roof. That's all we'll know what's at. Right, we know it's yours. And we know what it is. Right?
Sure. I
Alright.
guess.
Alright. Talk to you guys later then. Don't fucking die. If you do, I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna go to your body and point at it and laugh. Cackle, even.
Well, no, we definitely can't die. Oh no. You'll cackle at us.
Something doth tell me you would do with that anyways. Yeah, probably. Whether I knew you guys or not, yeah.
You just tripled my will to live. Unfortunately,
You have
0
very
times
little.
3 is still
Yeah.
0.
You're gonna say-
You have so little will to live.
Oh my god.
Mm. I need you guys all to roll me charisma checks. Not any skill, but charisma
Oh,
checks.
God.
Oh, man.
This
That's like my worst stat.
this is a trust. A trust.
Do we
roll.
add
Just exercise.
guidance?
Guidance or no?
It's up to
Please.
Caradoc. Of course, Caradoc gets a nat 20 on this. Of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
15, 16, 15.
These are good.
Words
Damn.
nothing. Words
I
are
care about
encouraged to
guidance.
roll.
Please ignore my roll.
I'll have to BRB a moment so I can roll on his behalf. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Roll
He's a
like god.
charming little
Roll
green
like
man.
a god.
Also, you
And
guys
he's-
have minus
I
ones of
think it
so
would be
good.
fair to say that if Caradoc trusts you, he would give you guidance. If he doesn't, then he wouldn't.
Okay, who doesn't he trust?
You.
All of you except Jin.
Oh, Jin's the good one.
Damn it.
I'm the good boy.
Okay.
Oh,
It's,
Badger.
it's
Wait,
and Fires
Badger has advantage 'cause
and
dog.
Nina.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid that
so far.
isn't. Do you have guidance on your? Fred?
No.
You- Yeah. If you want to add guidance on your own,
Do you trust yourself?
do I trust myself? Trust
Trust no one, not even yourself.
Yourself.
19 for Jin, 3 for Badger. That's
We got
which
two
tracks.
threes, but we got a nat 20 for 25.
We get 2 threes, 2 15s, a 16.
Yeah, that's not good enough.
Aw.
Oh,
That is-
we
that
rolled-
Yeah, sorry guys.
That is unfortunate.
What is your modifier to? Oh, it's a flat 0. Okay. I mean, like, for, like, zeros, ones, and minus ones, it's shockingly good.
No,
but it's shit.
I shouldn't have. Hey, cop, welcome back. Can you make me a charisma check? It's a trust roll. I rolled for you, but since you came back in just in the nick of time, I should give you your agency back.
Aren't
It's
they
only
also friends already?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Nice.
that's gonna
Oh,
change it.
see, there we go, thank God.
So 15, 29, 3, 16, 19.
You brought
So
it up
much better.
3.
Holy shit.
He doesn't get guidance though.
Oh, damn.
Those Caradoc has had a change of heart.
Because
All of a
no,
sudden, he trusts
racist.
goblins now.
You know what? This little green fucker that I know eats people, he's cool.
Okay.
People?
Wait, is he demonstrated eating people?
Who would it be?
I just assume goblins eat people. It's a racist
Oh,
thing.
you assume,
That was
do you?
Weasel.
That was Weasel.
Am I
I
wrong?
guess it's technically all of you. Okay, fine. Okay.
Oh, wait, NPCs?
No.
No, no.
Because I already know the status for them. You guys hear a voice in your head.
Uh-huh.
It is Eva's voice.
Oh.
Because she has the message cantrip.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
That a girl.
So you guys can communicate with her as a middleman.
Mhm.
But she does tell you this. If you guys are... I apologize for the intrusion upon thine minds, but I didn't can think of another way to talk with everyone that would manage to avoid truly speaking. Let it be known, I'm not fond of this magic, but it is taught to me by my father. But trust me, I do not enjoy speaking into all thine minds. If we want a moment of solace, I believe that if we're willing to part with enough coinage, that perhaps Dell might be persuaded into giving us some privacy.
How much is the main question?
That's
Actually,
who's
Jing just asked
negotiating.
that's like, how much is the real question?
I doth not know. I imagine it depends on who is the one asking. They are rather fickle, the anarchists. For better and worse.
Do I remember how much silver did he want for me to make him repeat himself?
Just one, wasn't it?
That was one, yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, and it was for you to guide you guys here. So you have like the extremes of the spectrum.
We really do. It's like
Yeah.
okay, guiding all of our party.
I mean,
and
if you
also,
average it, like if you took the middle, it would be 20.5 technically, but
I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I think Hawk will just say, "Hey, Dale, have we moved away from the
Oh,
range
yeah.
at this point?" Okay.
yeah, like, you guys are like mid-travel at this point.
Hey, Dale, you want to make 5 silver?
It depends what we've been doing.
Just got ahead of ways. Give it maybe a few minutes down the road.
Why?
Just so we're sure. You want 5 silver or not?
He squints his eyes. 15.
15 silver.
You're up to something.
I've already given you so much. I know you pocketed some of that 14 we gave you.
Of course I did.
Right.
Roll my
So-
persuasion.
right. So persuasive.
Cool.
You.
Here's my persuasion. Do I get guidance on this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my
God. Dude, that's another 3. No, roll it again.
God.
Roll
That's
it
your
again.
third 3.
That's his 4th 3.
It's a sign.
Oh, fuck.
Just
I'm
roll
gonna
it
start
again.
tracking those too.
Just roll it again. Just roll it again. Okay, there we go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. If it weren't all 3s,
Mm-hmm.
If it was like all 4 in there, then maybe not.
yeah, my sympathy wouldn't be as great due to the statistical distance of it. But this, I'm like, what?
3.
You have to make the numbers go
My
burr.
God.
10 silver. That's 5 less.
I hate this goddamn town. You know that, right?
Why do you think the anarchists do the things they do?
You know, I'm starting to come around.
There you go.
Hawk
There's no
will.
It's gonna be like Arnie, though.
Oh, I do not have the confidence to be anything like Arnie. And then I will take 10 silver from various different pockets on my person.
You give him the money. You have successfully done this.
$100 to fuck off. I mean, honestly, that's kind of what you just did. Actually, numerically wise, that is what you just did.
That's exactly what he just did.
Oh, I forgot. It's like $10.
10 silver is.
Mhm.
Well, it'd be more like a 1 silver. It's 100. Anyways. So yeah, he gets some distance on you guys and squats and waits at a secure position where you guys have a bit of a powwow. All of you roll me perception.
He's spying on us.
No, he is not close enough to spying you guys. He is not close enough, unless he has like actual magic hearing.
Nice.
Nice, nat 20.
17.
We got some good rolls, actually. We got some good rolls.
Okay, so people that aren't, the people that aren't Caradoc, yes, you guys have a stalker. He looks like this.
Yep, there he is.
You guys look around, double checking to make sure you're all alone, and then you see him on a adjacent, not next to you, but not an adjacent building, that's on the road, an oncoming building, a building that's in front of you to the right. And he sees that you spot him, and he just like does loud eyes, like points at his two eyes and points at you guys.
I'm fucking watching you.
Fucking watching you.
Subtle tap on the brim of my hat, a very like a ghost of a hat tip, like a tease.
What a tease!
Oh my god.
Look at Ava.
Well, what are our plans?
I think it is, regardless of the moral implications, the right thing to do is to, well, for one, not condemn someone to slavery, but on a pragmatic note, even if he were to go there, I don't think that the rangers in the area would take kindly to their charge being held captive.
He wouldn't be held captive if he went there of his own volition.
If he was unable to leave of his own volition, it would be captivity.
Mm-hmm.
That's if he would want to leave.
Regardless of that,
if he goes there of his own volition, there's nothing the Rangers can do.
No, but
he seems to be their leader.
They seem formidable.
That they do.
And he seems like a good person. And if we can persuade him to help the guards and the people in the hospice, to my mind, even if we were to fail to procure a substantial amount of black powder, that would count for something. And it would certainly be a lot easier to swallow.
For you, maybe.
Yes, for me.
Way I see it, being able to arm
and if you were as
entire
halfway
guard
decent as I
faction.
want you to believe that you are, it would be for you too, but apparently that's not the case.
Get off your high horse, Caradoc. You're too proud for your own good. Frankly, it's becoming harder to swallow.
It has nothing to do with pride.
You tell yourself that. Frankly, I think it's the only thing you can lie about.
Let us not come to blows out here. And besides, who knows when Dell's rate will run out.
Yeah, no kidding. You're right. I won't deny that I would like to see the Rangers help the guards, but in exchange for the black powder, that's a lot. That's a big ask. And a small group of Rangers, what, 7 in total? They can't be everywhere. That we know of, sure. But even then, double that number, and I still don't think it'd be worth the black powder.
And how long are they really gonna stay?
Exactly. Fact of the matter is, if we go Fias' route and try to make peace between both guards, then the ones down here need to be able to defend themselves. Because if they're at a big disadvantage, then that's their bargaining chip gone.
Where's Fias?
Look around.
Probably snuck off. He tends to do that.
The last you guys saw of him was when you guys turned around the corner under the white flag.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Well, someone's got to punch him.
I'm on it. Just
Eat
have to find the
ketchup.
damn person.
Stay close. Don't go looking for him. He'll turn up.
I'm not going to go look for him.
Bias truly seems touched by Aventur if he's going to be walking around and showing up randomly like this.
Regardless. We'll see what happens at the negotiation. I mean, we could spin it. I guess it ain't so much spinning, it's just the truth of the matter. That if Bryn goes with the Black Hats, then the Rangers can stay with Lois and company. At least until all this is blown over. Peace has been made. The sickness is gone. Maybe even then we can help them look for their relic if they want or need our help. We'd be in the area and be doing them a favor. As thanks.
If they are mercenaries of a sort, then you might be able to just pay them to work with Lois for a time. Depending on the situation.
How much coin you got? Because I'm starting to run low.
I feel that would be more of Lois's persuasion. They're the ones that potentially have a capability to do such. It'll be for them anyways.
Look up at that ranger. Does it seem like he's able to eavesdrop on us at all, or is he just watching?
He's definitely watching. Whether or not he's able to eavesdrop on you, that's... Able, yes. Is he actively? You don't know.
Right.
Also, weren't we doing the cantrip, the sending thing? Or no? Not sending. What am I trying to think of?
This whole
Message?
time? That would take so long.
That would take so long.
Eva only
Okay.
did it to alert you guys that you guys could pay Dell. She's not doing it for you guys right now. She is not a fan of using this cantrip.
Okay. Alright, we'll change what I say from now on.
Roll me your guys' honor.
Sure.
Oh.
Is higher better or
Sure.
lower? We'll find out.
Higher is better.
I'll take a fucking 10.
Well,
I mean, it's just sort yeah. You guys are averaging out.
15.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
a fucking
actually-
badger.
Hey, not bad.
What
yeah,
the
my
hell?
god. That's with a -2. Like,
That's
yeah.
the second best, and he rolled a
Oh
fucking
my
The
God.
number of
Good
threes
guy,
and
bad.
fours.
Yeah, it's...
Goddamn, the actual honorable ones. are
Depressing.
garbage.
If you kind of squint...
Guidance
the
applies
six-
on these.
They do?
I would say in this instance they do.
Sure.
It's weird that it doesn't. It's weird that they don't automatically apply it. That's what caught me off guard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna add this as a separate number afterwards.
Oh,
So-
sure.
Is it?
3, 5, 8,
Oh, there it is.
11.
Oh, that games.
Yeah, that 3 brings me to 18.
This is equivocally like another roll for you guys when I add these all together.
Yeah. It's gonna be higher than mine and Fred's.
So 13.
13.
Mhm.
That's exactly the range we need on this.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
You
thank
guys
God.
can't be so dishonorable that you can't be trusted. You guys can't be too honorable to the point where you're going to put your ideals in place of pragmatism. The
What do
ranger,
you mean we can't?
the ranger begins approaching you guys on the rooftop until he's on the, not the building front and adjacent to you, but actually adjacent to you. So he's above you guys right now. What's your guys' game out here?
Out here in this town, or out here in this district.
Both.
Just got caught up in the quarantine for the first one. As for this district, well, you know it's a civil war around here. We're trying to end it.
And from what you were just saying, you want to end it with peace.
Not daily.
Lofty goal. Can't fault you
That
for
it is.
having it. Better than all of this bullshit out here. Bombs and zombies and other things lurking around like that damn throng.
Yes. And the pieces coming at the potential compromise of comfort, for lack of better terms.
Answer me this. Are you guys really going to turn over the clerk?
Kind of nervously adjust my hat. Like, well, ideally, he
Goes on his own volition.
Yeah.
We can't let that happen. He shakes his head.
I don't think you should.
Unless that volition entails him helping, him being your anarchist boss, helping with our job here. We can't let that happen. We're right behind schedule. Well behind schedule.
We could try to push for maybe the Black Hats needing to go to the college or some other, neutral ground in order to get healing. Maybe not an in-house doctor, but someone easily accessible. Somewhere where you and your rangers can keep an eye on.
That call would be the clerics. And that's if your anarchist boss is amenable to it.
Right.
All of you roll me insight. Eva has 1d6 that she can give out, and 1 reroll that she's willing to give over.
Okay, we got some good ones.
I
16,
should
we got
open my sheet.
21.
It's taken forever.
I guess the d6... Actually, no, it does matter, because it's the best person here. So, it does matter.
Mr. Hawk.
Well,
Okay.
Reroll.
So who's... Yeah, who's the
Oh, yeah,
reroll?
Gyaradoc. Yeah.
Who's got the... Yeah, Caradoc, yeah, you're probably the best.
Yeah,
number,
solid.
too.
Highest modifier.
Well, besides
That's
Denver.
so sad.
But Denver also
Yeah.
rolled fucking 19, so...
Yeah, insight. Yeah, okay, that
Not much
at
better.
least you touched double digits. Okay, so who do you guys want the d6 to go to? This is Eva's last d6.
It should go to the highest person, you said?
Yeah,
That'd be Hawk.
I think so. That'd be Hawk, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey.
Add a d6, and one becomes a...
Holy shit.
Yo.
Six.
Hockey. Oh wait, Badger can get a reroll from Ace.
There you
You
go.
always trust a hound to be good judges of character.
If he...
Hey, it's better.
Oh,
I was gonna say maybe he nat. Yeah, say maybe he can nat 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's see here. So Caradoc still, at least touching double digits this time. Roma also barely touching double digits, but you got
Yeah.
it. Jen 16, Hawk at 21 plus 6, so 27, pretty good. Denver 19. Okay. You guys did good enough as a group, so yeah. I'll run you guys all through it. Or I'll give you maybe the reminder. What do you guys think is going to happen to the cleric? Assuming that he does agree to go with the anarchist. What sort of task do you think he would be occupied in doing?
Chop chop.
Okay, that's a very good potential. Upon whom?
Don't know who potentially.
I'm
maybe
not saying anyone
those-
specific. Not saying anyone specific, but
Maybe break
like-
down the zombies to see what makes them tick.
that's a potentiality.
The search of understanding. Because it doesn't seem
Definitely.
like the anarchist leader that we talked to, that I definitely remember the name of. Alphonse?
Andre.
No, Andre.
Andre.
The obvious
He's not
answer
stupid.
to-
He seems to want to seek out knowledge of some sort. But he's also chaotic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He is chaotic.
Yeah, so like for that reason, the obvious answer to me is like, oh yeah, healing wounds and the like. But also, it could be something as trivial as like curing hangovers.
Honest.
Yeah.
No, he has the
Yeah,
ability to
see
cure a
that.
hangover, let's
Okay.
be honest. Syphilis.
Let's assume. Okay, let's run with that. Andre did say like that's what the goal is for Cleric Bryn, right? He wants the cleric to heal his gang, the Black Hats,
Help his men.
help his men. With these inside rolls, I'll give you guys the gentle, well, not gentle nudge because I'm not nudging you towards anything. I'm highlighting things for you. Does he seem like the leader that does that?
No.
No.
Okay, that was a very immediate answer. Okay, well, I guess that's good. I guess
He's made it very clear. Like, these guys can die. I don't give a single shit.
So, assuming that the reason he told you guys is a lie, what else would he do to the cleric upon meeting him?
Poison him.
I mean, upon meeting him, if available, I imagine he'd want to test how good the cleric is. But
potentially, yeah.
My brain, for long-term use, like what would he do if he just had the cleric? Treat him like an object, would be something along the lines of, I guess, torture. Like, they wouldn't need information from people. Like, they don't care. But to cause chaos and, in my mind, to cause suffering, having someone be able to heal only to break someone down again is my thought.
It's also recruitment muscle. If you're the only gang in town with a healer, that means that you're protected from your own bombs to a degree.
Too.
Okay. Very good thoughts. Very good thoughts. So I would take it over to Hawk at 27. I'll give you some confirmations here. He is not the leader that would look out for his men. Very much so.
What?
What he is as a person is he had to say, oh god, what was it in Rogue Trader? He's an iconoclast. If you have faith and belief in something, he would love to see you ruined from it.
Oh, shit.
Which is why he would potentially let a plague in.
He would let a plague in. He would see you guys destroy your own sentimental objects, and by you guys destroy your own, as in you agreed to the game. He's just the arbitrator, right? He would love all of that.
So we would love to take away the hope of one person who can possibly help people. A cleric that can cure disease.
Right, he's a sadistic motherfucker.
Torture's on the table. I mean, so is a firing squad, as you guys saw from the bodies outside for the guards, the renegade guards.
Turn a cleric from their faith.
Potentially. Or he could just kill him right then and there. I don't like you, so perish. He could do that.
But what would be the most efficient way to destroy hope, aside from just ending that guy's life? To prolong the destruction of hope.
Correct. So, that's the individual that you guys are in negotiation with, technically. In the negotiation. So, at the Ranger and Eva's prompting, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Because he will probably hold true to his word on giving you. Actually, you got a 27. He will hold true to that to his word. If you guys give him the cleric, he will give you that shipment of black powder enough to break down a wall. He will do that.
But it's finite.
It is finite. And independent. It depends on what I don't know. If the renegades want to actually use it to break down a wall, like, I don't know, a Valtonian wall or something, then no one's going to make any bullets from it. That being said, that would be a very strategic risk of have supply of bullets, break a wall where they could still defend it. You could probably guess strategically which one they're going to vote for.
And if we want to go back to them, let's say, hypothetically, we go back to them to try getting more black powder in the future, we're only going to be probably doing the same thing of destroying hope slowly. And destroying, whatever possibilities of actual assistance this time might have.